Boy, what a morning it has been. You know what, I never expected ProJared to actually come back with something like this. In all honesty, I thought that was all said and done, he would move on, wait about half a year before he started posting videos normally again, but no. This morning, he actually responded to everything, debunking everything to do with the so-called pedophile claims that were put against him, the accusations, almost everything he responded to, and debunks most of it. Goodness me. I didn't expect that. I'm pretty sure most of you out there didn't either, aside from maybe a few of his friends. I mean, it's so... wow. It took him 4 months to even... Like, just thinking about this is absolutely astonishing that he's not only replied to everything that's happened, it actually holds some form of value. What? Anyway, welcome back, and yes, we're doing regular videos again, somewhat. Anyway, when we last left off with this entire drama thing back in May, pretty much we're at the back end of it. ProJared had made his original statement of saying he's getting a divorce with his wife, and then his wife responded, just calling him a cheater and things along those lines. We really don't need to go into that section of it, but practically another thing that came up with a light in that was a bunch of accusations accusing him of sending nudes to minors, sending nudes to people under the age of 18, and knowingly doing so. These were by far the most biggest things, and then the fact that his nudes got leaked kinda helped solidify pretty much most of it. Two of the biggest stories who got questioned initially, their tweets no longer exist on Twitter. They've been deleted, has been gones, bye-byes. They never did it after they got questioned and all that. They kind of just deleted it all. Now, with ProJared's more recent video, he not only goes over those two biggest stories, the two biggest stories that help bring all these accusations to the public and the ones that got promoted the most, but he also showed us that these people also emailed not only the Game Grumps to get him axed out of their group, but also the other group ProJared was in. Now, Game Grumps didn't actually reply to it at first, but eventually they did seem to notice it and aptly mentioned privated any videos that had ProJared in it. Normal Boots ended up getting this email, but before they could do anything, pretty much ProJared left on his own accord to try and not drag everyone else down with him, which, hey, you know what? Good on you, ProJared. Good on you, ProJared. That's a really smart call to make. To get out of the group of YouTubers you're in just so you don't drag them down with the inevitable shitstorm that was coming your way. Practically debunked it with the first one, the first guy, apparently in his own words, on his own article, he doesn't remember what happened in between November of 2015 all the way up to May of 2016, aka a 6 months period as he called it, which is over the time zone he says nudes and conversations with ProJared were most likely to happen in between March and April of 2016, right before ProJared's Tumblr was hacked, and ProJared brought up a most interesting point. With all these accusations of talking to minors and things along those lines, his Twitter account, which most of this said activity happened, the hackers who hacked into his account were trying to pretty much destroy, belittle his career to pretty much make him as bad as a person as possible. So I guess ProJared showed off the point that they were most likely, if these DMs were such a thing, that they actually existed, that he did talk to minors and sent nudes to those minors or got nudes from those minors. With his conformative knowledge of it, it would have been used against him back when his Tumblr was hacked in 2016, before it got absolutely used for malicious intent and then deleted. I mean, that's the two biggest stories pretty much taken out the window immediately, and 90% of all the others exposed stories, because of the fact that that is true. Whether you like it or not, those hackers who took over his Tumblr account were trying to use what they got from his Tumblr account to destroy his image. And ultimately, you would think that if they would go through his private conversations because they had access to them, and they would probably find some of the private conversations that were apparently to do with minors and expose him to the world and destroying him like the hackers initially wanted to. So ultimately ended up watching through most of the video. When it came to the stuff about his divorce and with his wife, I I kind of tuned out. Why? Well, because I feel like that's the type of stuff that should have never came to the public in the first place. Probably the only thing that ever needed to be mentioned to everyone was the fact that they were getting divorced. There never needed to be a reason why. There never be, oh, he cheated on him. Like, there was no need for Heidi to do what she did, because ultimately it's just a show of bad faith. The fact that you're willing to go after someone in public recognition for something that happened in private, it's should have never been in the public. She should have just dealt with it with him. It wasn't something illegal, it wasn't something bad that needed to be brought to everyone's attention. Like, the only thing that ever needed to have been brought up, if it was true, was those pedophile accusations that were put against ProJared. Those were the only things that needed to be brought to light, really, because those are actually bad things. But husband cheating on his wife, bad, but not illegal. It's not gonna kill someone's career. It's just plain that. His career got heavily damaged off of the back of what Heidi said, because she also included the fact that he'd known about the whole accusations to do with the pedophiles sending nudes to minors and taking nudes from minors with actual knowledge that they were minors. Crap along those lines. It was a whole shitstorm. And all in all, I kind of do take back my previous video, not to the point where I want to take it down, because there are some funny jokes that I did in there, and you know what, I feel like that my points, some of the points I bring up are more about the divorce and cheating and crap along those lines, which ultimately, didn't get debunked that well. Who knows. My computer's falling asleep. I hope it's still recording. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't see another reason to cover this topic again unless something stupid happens with it. So, that's it for me. Till next time, guys. See ya.